Hello Cancer, welcome to your Angel Wise Love reading for March 2023. What I'm doing is I'm looking at cards that are sort of relevant to spring that we're seeing coming into the Northern Hemisphere. So, you know, areas of life that might be coming alive again, springing up, perhaps, you know, a little reflection on the darker days of winter. So let's see what we have for Cancer, and then I will do some clarifications with the Rider-Waite. Okay, so we have I Feel Light and Vibrant. I think two have come out, haven't they? Okay, I feel light and vibrant and give myself permission to pause. And laughter is my medicine. Very nice. Let's move that over a little bit. You can see that. Okay, so I feel light and vibrant. Let's look at what we've got for Rider-Waite for that. For Cancer, I feel light and vibrant. Okay, we have Queen of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles. So Queen of Cups, water element, which is also Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This vibrancy, this could be, you know, this is somebody who's sort of emotional and caring and nurturing, but it means that this is not that their emotions are overwhelming. They're actually in control, and they use them. You know, this person has a great deal of empathy, and they will use it. They care about other people, and I think that could represent you, absolutely. But feeling light and vibrant, it's not, you know, like I say, it's not overwhelming. It seems positive. And you've got the Six of Pentacles, which is giving and receiving. So this could be, although, you know, Pentacles generally tend to be material, it doesn't necessarily mean that. It could be some giving and receiving, some sort of mutual beneficial relationship or situation that actually is giving something tangible. It could be sort of time or just comfort or something like that. And that could be working. And I think for, you know, the nature of Cancerians, it's kind of, you know, it's not, you don't necessarily want just the receiving. You're the type of person who actually likes giving. You get something from that. That might help you feel light and vibrant in this way. And I think there was some sort of, you know, some cards in February that indicated you've been through a bit of a tough time. So hopefully, you know, this is all starting to lift a little bit, and you're kind of divesting yourself of anything that's burdening you, weighing you down. And that's what I feel like spring is like. I feel like optimism's in the air, and no matter, you know, no matter what's going on, sometimes you can just, you know, your perspective shifts a little bit, or, you know, things start to happen. So let's see, what do we have for Cancer? Give myself permission to pause. Okay, so we have the Devil, we have the Eight of Swords. So this could be I think these cards with this is very good, because you've got the Devil, which can be sort of and it could be a negative mindset, or a feeling of being trapped or controlled by something, or kind of being attached to something or someone that's not necessarily in the sort of healthiest of ways. You know, and or it could be that, you know, giving yourself permission to pause. It could be, okay, well, I'm going to look at these things. Is there anything in my life that's actually not healthy? I mean, you can be obsessed with something. It could be, you know, collectors are obsessed with something, or people have got a real passion for something, and it's not a bad thing. It actually motivates them, it gives them purpose and drive, and it, you know, sometimes it takes them all over the world, they meet people, it kind of opens things up. So, you know, an obsession or a real passion for something doesn't necessarily need to mean something terrible, but it's just good sometimes to think about, you know, actually, have things gone out of control? Is there something that's taking up a bit more of my time? And the fact that it's with the Eight of Swords, it could be, you know, finding it difficult to sort of see a way forward. So that's why I think it might be that something that does actually need looking at. You've got this person, you've got actually something similar here. You've got these people who at first look like they're chained, but it's loose, it's not, you know, and actually they're sort of chained to each other, but they could, you know, they're not in a situation they couldn't get out of. And it's the same here. You've got somebody who's kind of loosely bound, the swords are around them, but they're not right up to them. There is a path through there, and they're just not seeing it. And I think I give myself permission to pause is something we all need to do at times. We can all get so caught up in something, you can't see the wood for the trees, as they say, and unless you take time out and actually take a look at that. And I think that's a very, very positive thing to do, Cancer. And then you've got laughter is my medicine, which is fab. I mean, I like to think I've got a sense of humour, and I think, you know, we use it to deal with all sorts of things, like the hardest things of life, and it really does. I don't know the ins and outs. I'm not sort of medically trained in any way, shape or form, but they do say that, you know, there are sort of research to show that, you know, this does good things for us physically. It actually is very positive for us in terms of keeping us healthy. So this has whizzed out the Page of Swords for laughter is my medicine. So let's see what else we've got for Cancer. And we've got the Page of Pentacles as well. So these are both kind of new ideas and offers and opportunities. You've got the Page of Swords. You know, swords is like the intellect. It can be truth. It can be sort of, you know, realization, cutting through. It can be an idea that's sort of, you know, relating to the intellect. And then you've got a Page of Pentacles, which is something a bit more tangible. It can be something material. It can be, you know, it can be money, but it can be an opportunity to create money. It could be something, you know, to create some sort of stability or something like that. So, you know, I think it's possible that you actually have applied an approach to this. So if I look at this, I'm seeing it that, you know, I feel light and vibrant. This is me. I'm in a positive place. Whatever was happening last month or, you know, prior to that, I'm actually starting to sort of make sense. I'm in a comfortable place with myself. I feel like this could reflect where you are, and there's some balance. There's giving, receiving this, and there's balance. And actually, maybe because I've got myself to this good headspace where I feel like I can handle things, I'm going to give myself this opportunity to revisit some things. Is there anything that I do need to be changing, removing, realizing, you know, something like that? And then perhaps seeing some humor in it. So, you know, having that sort of open mind, that lightness, that is then bringing in these new opportunities and these new ideas that they're going to take you to a new place and leave any sort of confusion and burdens behind you. I think this is really, I really think that, you know, I think these readings are coming out very well. I feel like they are spring-like readings. I feel like, you know, you've been through the darkness of winter and you know, and those sorts of times, and now you're sort of coming in like, okay, as I said in my all signs reading, it's kind of, you know, a lot of us will set New Year intentions in January, but there is a school of thought that actually doing that when the Earth comes back to life as well. It's like, you know, the Earth's low energy, and potentially, you know, we are connected with everything. We're in low energy as well. It makes sense that when the Earth has a burst of energy, so do we. And, you know, you feel optimism when you know, the birds are nesting and there's green coming back onto the trees and things. I think this is a lovely reading, Cancer. Best of luck. Please do let me know how you get on for March, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye.